What's poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with today's Spill the Tea video. I was about to say all tea, all shade, y'all. I can't even play that off. But yeah, today I'm here with an all new Spill the Tea, the first Spill the Tea of 2021. Yes, God, let's get into it. I have a bunch of juicy stories for you guys. All right, so my first story is on Miss Wendy Williams, who accused R&B singer Sharik, I don't know who this man is, of date raping her. Um, yeah. Um, the story goes, Wendy Williams has revealed a secret, but this time about herself. During an interview with the Daily News, the daytime talk show host alleged she was date raped by the late R&B singer Sharek. I don't know how to pronounce his name. On Wednesday, Williams said the incident took place in the beginning stages of her radio jock career while she was in Washington, D.C. His name was Sharik, and he was a one-hit wonder. Remember the song? It was called Just Call, and it was #1 on the R&B charts and an overnight sensation. Williams told the news about the late 1980s encounter. He was in D.C. I was a cute radio DJ. He'd ask me, did I want to accompany him to his album release celebration in D.C., and I said yes. I got off the air and went back to his hotel room with him, William 56 added. He said he wanted to shower and freshen up and introduce cocaine to the scene, she added. I was already familiar with cocaine, so I was continuing to party while he was in the shower, and I was sitting on the bed minding my own business. This isn't the first time the host has talked about her sexual assault. She discussed it in her 2001 New York Times best-selling memoir and in her documentary, Wendy Williams, What a Mess, which is set to appear on January 30th. Williams' biopic portrays the rape scene with actor Nakeem Provo playing the rapist known as Ricky Tony in the film. Williams is played by Sierra Payton, who also stars in Tyler Perry's BET Plus series, The Oval. William became emotional when discussing the personal matter. I left after that and went home and scrubbed my skin off, cried, and that was that. The Asbury Park, New Jersey native recalled, I never told anybody. I just handled it, and that's it. Eventually, the documentary interviewer asked Williams to reveal her rapist. She responded by saying, you want me to tell you his name? It's my story to tell, and I know I can say his name, but I'll let him breathe because he was a one-hit wonder. I have never heard of this man before. I was an 80s baby. I grew up, so I know a lot of the singers from that time, but I don't know who this man is. Have y'all ever heard of Sharak and his song Just Call? Sexual assault is horrible all the way around. So that's really horrible if that happened, and if he did do this to her, that's really fucked up. Really fucked up. And I hope that she's found a way to deal with the situation, that she sought therapy over it, and that she doesn't let it control her life for the rest of her life, because she wasn't at fault. Nobody deserves for that to happen to them. I am, however, looking forward to her movie and the documentary, which I think will be on Lifetime, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that comes on later this month or early next month. I know the Salt and Pepper movie is also coming up, but we'll talk more on that, I believe, on Behind the Scenes tea if I didn't talk about it already. Next story we have is on 4 from Black Ink Crew Chicago. He's expecting a child with his new boo. The girl is really pretty girl, gorgeous. We've heard numerous rumors and accounts of, him liking his balls jiggled by the same sex. So, regardless, if that's what he likes, cute for you, boo. I hope they have a healthy baby girl. The baby looks like it'll be gorgeous. They're two cute chocolate people. I love them. They make a gorgeous couple, and she's really pretty. So congratulations to 4. Y'all know we have talked about Brandy, Lil Brandy from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. She's been on Spill the Tea over the last couple of weeks or whatever, the disturbing audio that was caught on her IG live of her having a domestic dispute with her husband, and it was a abuse going on in the background. There was no visual, it was just audio. It was very disturbing. After that, a week later, she announced that she was pregnant by him. He said that he didn't abuse her. It's just a mess. Well, she posted this video on January 2nd of her dancing. I'm not going to play the audio because it's to Jasmine Sullivan's song, but it's very weird. It's very disturbing. You can tell there's drug use going on here with her, or maybe mental health issues, but I just pray that this young lady gets help because it's apparent that she needs it. Here's the video of her dancing to Jasmine Sullivan's song on Instagram. Oh, Jesus, help her, Father. I don't know if this is supposed to be interpretive dance. Is she supposed to be on Dance Moms? I don't know what's going on with the choppy red wig. These dance moves are really discombobulated. The makeup, like, this is giving me Britney vibes. Oh, okay, all right. Ooh, I just pray for the children. I just pray for the children. I pray for her as well because it's obvious that this young lady needs help. Oh, God, help her, Father, help her, Jesus. It's sad. It's really sad. It's not even funny. It's sad. It's scary and it's sad. Whew, Lord. So Apple Watts decided to clue us in on her dating history. Apparently, she used to mess with Sage the Gemini. And when she found out that Sage the Gemini is now in a relationship with Supercent, I don't follow that lady. I know she was a creator of that crayon box or something like that. I don't follow that lady. I couldn't even point her out in a lineup if you told me. But they supposed to be dating and they've been all over the blogs. It's obvious that he using that lady like he a bum. Like I ain't like that nigga since he was with Jordan Sparks. Fuck that light-eyed nigga. His career flopped. I heard he got the herp. He just a bum. He one of them niggas that literally remind me of them niggas that ain't got no money, no job, no prospects, but he got good dick and he's somewhat cute. And that's all he gonna provide you is dick and conversation, and probably gonna be light on the conversation. But it's apparent that he using that lady. Girl, okay. Well, Apple Watts, like I said, decided to tell us about their history. And I guess she felt some type of way when she found out that he was dating Super Santa. This is what Apple had to say, child. Hey, you in love? So now you in love. You know what I wanted to do? Where's she at? It's him. Yo, Zach, I'm not here for the foo-foo, but you want to jump on bandwagon. And you know how to eat. No, Zach. No, Zach know how to eat. Let's go. You in love? So now you're in love. And first of all, I don't want no nigga that fucked and ate Apple Watts pussy. Apple Watts look like she roll around in dirt. Apple Watts looks like a graffiti wall. Apple Watts look like she bathed in Vincent and Hedges menthol. She look like she drink a jack of tequila a day. Like she looked like she don't take baths, or her feminine hygiene is not up to par. Her wigs look like they smell like cigarette smoke and weed smoke. She looked like the type of bitch that when she was a dancer, she put blunts up her pussy and made it smoke. Like, so any nigga that's putting their mouth on Apple Watts, bitch, could never even look my way, let alone even think they could talk to me. That's why I said this nigga is going for to come up with this lady, and good luck with that. I don't know also why Sage the Gemini decided to post on his Instagram story him and Super Scent making out, and the way she was sucking on this man's lips is fucking disgusting. She was literally sucking his bottom lip like she was sucking his dick. It was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. He was looking at her like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? And you could tell he was looking like, is it really worth it? Like, is the money really worth it? Like, it's already bad enough. I gotta pretend to like this bitch. Like, this is weird. It was disgusting. Here's the video. Like, ugh. Oh God. Why would she do that? Was this I hope that was supposed to be a joke. Why would she suck on that man's bottom lip like that? Like she slobbing on his knob. And he just looking at her like, I see why you can't keep no nigga. Like, I'm about to take you for everything you got. Like, that was the most disgustingest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I literally want to gag and throw up. Like, everybody involved in this situation is crusty and dusty and just, ugh, girl. Ugh, ugh. So after everything hit the blogs, Apple then clarified that she was on one the night before, and this is what she had to say, child. I hope. All right. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very humble. Last night, I don't even know how the hell I got on the subject about him. And at the end of the day, I'm proud of Sag. I hope him and Super last long. I love to see my black kings and black queens. I'm not angry. I ain't mad about none of that, nigga. I'm not no internet gangster, nigga. I'm a street bitch first. So y'all need to know that. I don't do this internet stuff. Loving hip hop don't move me. I'm a gangster on the street first of all. But I don't even know what came about for me to even bring up his name. I don't even know how. I'm happy for them both. Super's a beautiful woman. And I said what I said, and it is what it is. Child, if I was a man, I would never want to date or even talk to a bitch that call herself a street bitch and say she a street bitch in real life. Like, girl, oh God. Like, I really just want to go rinse my mouth out with Listerine and alcohol. Like, that story was disgusting. Also on Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee recently sat down with supermodel Jessica White to talk about her relationship with Nick Cannon. You know, she was professing her love for him all on the internet a few months ago, saying he was the moon to her sun, the stars to her astronomy, and the galaxy to her astronomical events. And all of this crazy shit. What happened with her career? Like, what happened with her career and Chanel and my career? Like, they were the girls back in the day, and then they just kind of like plateaued. Like, I don't know. And she's still supermodel skinny. Like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I don't know. But like I said, she was talking about her and Nick Cannon's relationship, and Nick Cannon is a whole nigga. I don't know what in the hell is going on with Nick Cannon, but Nick Cannon is out here being a whole nigga in these streets. This is what she had to say about how she found out Nick Cannon just had a baby on the way. The baby is now here. We talked about her, what was that, week before last? He named her Powerful Queen. Everybody dumb. Here's what she had to say in the interview, child. You did reclaim your life to your own, and that you weren't sharing it with him anymore because he had recently had it had been discovered they had a kid with Brittany Bell, another kid, second kid. You weren't aware that she was pregnant? No, but she was aware that I had just had a miscarriage 2 weeks prior to her news coming up because he told me that he told her. And I was living at his house. She knew that as well. But I found out on Instagram along with the rest of the world. And wow. Did you feel betrayal at that point? I felt a lot of things, which I won't even relive. Because you have to remember, I was going through still my hormonal changes, and we were about to start in vitro. So when I came out, people thought like, oh, I was this homewrecker. No, there was a real life going on. I was bullied for months with that whole situation because I was still trying to be nice about it. And like, I didn't break up. We didn't break up right away. We were actually still trying to, work things out. He was with me for my birthday. Like,
It wasn't until I went home to New Orleans to visit family where I had to ask myself some heavy duty questions like definitively, Angel, is this something that you feel like you can handle? And can you stay here and deal with this? And the answer ended up being no. Do you protect you at all? Because I would feel like if someone was attacking me, that I'd want my partner. I told him, we actually spoke about it maybe 3 weeks ago when he said he was going to write his longs and say something. He has yet to do that. So, I mean, I think he's a man of his word and he eventually will in his own time. That has to be incredibly painful. It is very much so. And I expressed that to him as well. As a woman, I can't even imagine having the man that I was trying to have a baby with not defend me publicly. He should have, but he said he will, so I believe that.
Girl, how the fuck you sitting up here saying you believe that he would be a man of his word? He wasn't even a man of his word by letting you know that he had a whole other woman impregnated while you was pregnant. Like, what the fuck? We as women got to stop giving these niggas passes and stop making excuses for them and stop trying to baby them and mother them and coddle them and they bullshit ass behavior. Like, what in the fuck? Hold that nigga accountable. Like, fuck that nigga. Fuck him. Fuck him. And then everybody want to feel bad for this nigga because his dumb ass didn't do the right paperwork and make sure that Wild and Out was his, in fact, on show. That's what your ass get. Karma is a motherfucker and God don't like ugly. Like, that's some fucked up shit to do to somebody. You had this woman living with you. She had just suffered a miscarriage. You gonna tell the other bitch about her miscarriage, but then you didn't feel like the need to let her know that you had a whole nother child on the way. And oh, she wasn't the only woman that he was with. Literally yesterday, I just saw photos of him and his new girlfriend who just went and got Just Cannon tattooed on her. That's not her or the Brittany Bell girl. Girl, I don't know what in the hell is going on with Nick and this dick. Like, girl, your Nick at night looking ass need to go sit somewhere down. Like, how the fuck is these hoes crazy over a nigga that wear turbans and light up shoes with diamonds and rhinestones on? Like, he is so fucking corny to me. Like, so fucking whack as hell. And then you got the nerves to be trying to play somebody with your funny looking ass. Girl, goodbye. Everybody needs to take a nap. So Summer Walker is still in the news, still just being a bird brain that she is. So she posted this meme on her social media page that it says the difference in color between their hands and their faces, talking about Kim and Kylie. And here's the photo. And as you can see, their makeup on their faces is way darker than their actual skin tone by their hands. So Summer then put white girls want to be darker, black girls foundation be too damn light, fat wanna be skinny, skinny wanna be thick, white girls want bigger lips, black girls want smaller noses, curly girls want straight, straight girls want curly. Everyone want what the other person got, my lord. And it's not shade, just the observation. First of all, the fact that you even taking time to address this, girl, you got bigger fish to fry. You got whole bigger fish to fry. Like, you over here having babies by a nigga that got like 5 other kids with 5 other baby mamas that you was just on the internet going off of, calling him bums, and you can expose him. Girl, you got other things to address. And the other bigger thing that you need to be addressing is your follow-up album, because that first one sucked. You let that nigga put "It's London on the Track, bitch" on every fucking song. I couldn't stand listening to that album. Every song, "It's London on the Track, bitch." Like, I hated the sound. It was way too commercial, way too R&B-ish. It wasn't the real Summer Walker. Like, you need to be worrying about your sophomore album. Make sure you don't have the sophomore slump, because your life is slumping right now. So when everybody started going in on her, she says, I know critical thinking is a very difficult task for the vast majority. Girl, you one of the dumbest bitches on the planet. Girl, don't be trying to downplay people because you know how to use words correctly in the sentence. Girl, shut up. But the purpose of the last post was to shed light on how a lot of us, as in me and you, should start figuring out why we always want what someone else have aesthetically. We'll never be satisfied chasing modern day beauty standards because it keeps changing. Like, every time it's a new trend, we all just gonna continue to alter our bodies, and this goes for every ethnicity. It affects 90% of us. I was like, girl, because I'm scared to say you got your titties done, put all them stupid ass Crayola crayon tattoos all over your face and your body. I don't know if your ass is real, but I'm like, girl, you can't talk about nobody Nobody. And then she said it's just something to make you think, not shade. And then she had more to say. And it was just like, girl, go to sleep. Because you right back with the same nigga you was talking about exposing. And that you was going to leave. And he was trifling. And you should have known better. And here y'all are right back together again. Girl, you's a whole fool. Shut up. You got, like I said, you got bigger things to worry about. So, choking during sex without consent may be illegal under new domestic abuse laws in the UK. What? So, lawmakers are currently proposing for the sexual act to become a specific criminal offense after new evidence shows that in 5 sex assault victims are strangled by their partner. At the moment, choking is only punishable under common assault law and carries a maximum of 6 months behind bars. However, protesters say domestic abusers are rarely ever prosecuted as they claim their violent choking and throttling are part of consensual sex play. The critically acclaimed series 50 Shades of Grey have only heightened the play. Additionally, it's reported that strangulation hardly ever leaves a sign of injury, leaving police to bypass it as a means of harm. Also, it's reported that a third of female murders in the UK were due to strangulation or suffocation in 2018. Therefore, it's known as the red flag for homicide attacks on women. I'm gonna tell y'all, the first time I got choked by a nigga, I was quite alarmed. Quite, because it was our first time fucking too. And I hope you ain't watched this, mama. Fast forward this part. But he had me my head hanging off the side of the bed, right? And he was on top and he was drilling my shit. And I was like, oh my God. And then next thing I know, while my head is hanging off the bed, he grabbed me by my throat and started choking me. So I was like, is this nigga about to kill me? Because, like, mind you, this is our first time having sex. So you don't think that a motherfucker gonna introduce choking on the first time you start fucking. So I'm like, with my head and hanging off the bed, blood rushing to my head, and looking at the ceiling like, am I about to die? Do I need to fight back? Do I need to kick this nigga in the top of his head? Do I need to be clawing at his face? Do I need to do a stop, drop, and roll and flip over the side of the bed so I can start fucking this nigga up? I didn't know what the fuck was happening. It's like he didn't ask me. He just started doing it. And I'm like, is this a part of the sex play? And is he about to kill me for real, for real, for real? Like, should I be scared? Thank God it was just a part of the sex play, but like I do feel like you need to ask a motherfucker. Like you just gonna be coming out the blue choking motherfuckers. Like what the fuck? And nigga, I got asthma. Like you could have killed me. Like I suffer from anxiety. You just don't get to choking motherfuckers. Like the fuck? You gotta ask first. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that this does need to become a fucking across the board law around the world because that shit is scary. Because I was looking like, nigga, this dick is great, but I don't want to die behind it, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? So I agree on that. So King Von, I think that's who this little girl is, sister's brother. Her name is Kayla. She fought Cuban Doll in the mall parking lot. Girl, I don't know these children. All I know is one is named Kayla and the other name is Cuban Doll, and they linked up on the parking lot, baby, to fight. I don't even know people still fight, first of all, meet up to fight. I'm pressing charges. I am a rich white woman. As you can see, I don't have time to be fucking up this beautiful face. I just started using Fenty Skin over the last 3 months. Look at my skin. It is glowing. Like, ain't nobody about to fuck up this face. Girl, no. Who fighting? Who fight anymore? Bitch, I'm just stabbing you or killing you. I ain't got time to be sitting up here physically exalting myself trying to fight no bitch. First of all, I'm too fat. Second of all, I get out of breath too quick. My knee was just had fluid in it like over the last week. I'm just not getting over that. Girl, ain't nobody got time to be fighting nobody. Let's go eat, girl. Let's go out to eat and talk about this shit. Like, who got time? But these some young hoes, so they still got energy and shit. So here's the fight, y'all. This is a ghetto mess. All they was really doing was pulling each other hair, but the girl with the red imprint on the back of her shirt was the one that won. I guess that was the Kayla girl. This is ridiculous and ghetto as hell. They pulling wigs off, child. At one point, the girl that's winning tried to bite the girl's face off. It was just, woo, pulling her, pulling hair. This one, this bitch get the buying me. Looking. Buying that bitch right back. Got that bitch on the ground. Stop playing with me. why I stay in the house. Jesus, I just can't. So YFL, SYL, YSL, Lucci, whatever this nigga name is, he ugly as fuck, is wanted for murder for his role in a murder. He will be charged for participating in a criminal street gang, felony murder, aggravated assault, and gun charges. The murder happened last month. The police raided his home yesterday, but he wasn't there. He has turned himself in now at this point. As soon as I found out about this, I was just thinking about how, him and Reginae have gone back and forth over like the last, about 2 years or whatever the case may be. And one thing that I've learned in my 39 years on earth is that when God tries to give you warning signs and you continuously ignore them, he will drop a boulder on your ass. And I feel like in Reginae's case, this was the only way for her and him to finally separate and move away from each other, because it's obvious and apparent that this is not the man for her, and that God was going to have to really physically separate them for her to be like, okay, let me get my mind together and realize my worth and what I deserve. Like, she is too young. She's too privileged to be sitting up here selling for this little ugly ass boy who looked like literally a turd with all of these kids, all of these baby mamas. He's disrespecting her I don't know how many times in the public, and she's steady going back. And I feel like this was God's way of saying, okay, little girl, since you don't want to listen and you don't want to obey and take heed to my warnings, I'm gonna really separate you niggas. And these little rappers gonna get enough of trying to live this thug life. I thought that was the whole point of you guys becoming rappers, is to get away from, the hood and those circumstances, and to make a better way for yourself. And y'all get the money and the fame and still want to participate in this stupid ass gang and murder mentality. Like, and for what? Like, now you guys about to be in jail for the rest of your life. Not going to have be around your children. Your children are not going to suffer behind this. It's just a mess. So the 911 audio has been released of when these girls saw what happened. Here's the audio.
We need an ambulance. Somebody is laying out. Somebody, I don't know if he barely. Let me connect you to the line. He said somebody just threw him out of the car. Let me connect you to the ambulance.
The dispatcher was rude as fuck.
He's still trying to fight for his life. This will be emergency. Baby, can y'all please get an ambulance here? This man is dying. He's shot in the head. He just took his last breath, man. What street are you on, man? Give him your location, please, for the ambulance to get the guy some help. What is his address? Man, this man just took his last breath, man. Man, we have help 5679 if you're out of the emergency. We need. Tell me exactly what happened. We don't know. Me and my sister, we were just walking down the street, and somebody just rolled down the street with a man hanging out the car. They just pushed him out the truck and left him for dead. Man, I thought you said he was shot in the head. Yes, he is shot in the head. They threw him out the car. He just died. He just took his last breath. We have the ambulance already on the way, okay? Okay. And let me go to get fire PD around. Can you tell me what kind of vehicle he was going from, please? White. A white car truck or SUV? SUV. What direction did the SUV? His whole body was just hanging out the car. Listen, just stay on the phone. Can you tell me if you saw any of the people that were driving the car, whether they adults or kids? They were driving real fast. Tell me exactly what happened.
That's very sad and unfortunate. I feel bad for whoever died. Those dispatchers need to learn how to communicate better. Like, Jesus Christ, like that they was ghetto. The little girls that was calling, were hysterical, and it was just a mess. Lord, whoever did it, I hope that they get punished for it and go to jail for it. Sorry that another Black life had to be taken. Like, it's just the world we live in. Jesus Christ Almighty. So in my last few stories, Remember on the last season of T.I. and Tiny's Family Hustle, one of the main biggest storylines was Latoya Luck and her husband Tommy. We saw the breakdown of that marriage right before our eyes. I said that marriage wasn't gonna last. I said that he wasn't shit. Well, 4 days ago, Gossip in the City had posted on her Instagram page a tip that she had got from a supporter of hers. And the tip said, Tommy, Latoya Lucky's husband, is at my job with the woman and kids. Not sure if they're together, but his daughter is with them, and the server who's taking care of them said they are a family. Trying to get a picture, but I don't want him to see me. Then Fee said, see if you can get a pic and send. The girl said, okay. They were walking too fast, but he paid. Literally the next day, Latoya announced their divorce. So I don't know if there was some truth in that he was with another woman. You know, I said to y'all that, you know, when he was taking all them trips back home to Texas or wherever the fuck he was from, that he was going there to be with somebody else. Like, that nigga would literally just get up and leave her for days on end and wouldn't call, wouldn't check on her or their daughter at the time. It was obvious that he was fucking somebody else. So Latoya put out this statement after very prayerful consideration. Thomas and I have decided to get a divorce. It is my deepest desire for us to be loving co-parents and keep a peaceful environment out of respect for our children. Please understand our need for privacy. Thank you in advance for your prayer, support, and space to heal as we tread through the challenging times. I just pray that she takes the time now to really see why she keeps jumping into these relationships so fast with men and marrying them so quick. This is her second or third marriage. And to really figure out why she keeps on attracting the people that she's attracting. I know that she had daddy issues. Maybe that's something that she still needs to sort through. I just pray for her and her children. Her children are beautiful. She just had a boy by him. I just pray that they are able to co-parent, but we saw that he was trifling as fuck. We saw that he was very manipulative. It was something sinister within that man. And I was proven right because they both put out that statement, and then he took to his IG story and put, and for all the friends or family that's saying I didn't like him anyway, guess what? I didn't like your stanky ass either. Why was that even necessary? That was so childish as fuck. That only makes the situation worse. Like I told you, he was a creep. A weirdo. Like, why would you say that? Like, why would you do that? That wasn't even necessary. She didn't put anything out negative on you. She has yet to even say anything publicly about the bullshit that you have done. Girl, fuck that nigga. Fuck that old Beavis and Butthead looking ass nigga. Girl, fuck that nigga. Elon Musk is now the richest person in the world, passing Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. So Tesla CEO Elon Musk just became the richest person in the world with a net worth of more than $185 billion. Jesus, be a fence that just made my pussy wet. What's shocking is that Musk started 2020 worth about 27 billion and was barely in the top 50 richest people, but Tesla's rocketing share price, which has increased more than ninefold over the past year, have added more than 150 billion to his net worth, according to the news site. Mr. Musk reacted to the news in signature style, replying to a Twitter user sharing the news with the remark, "How strange." Now, this nigga look like he a cult leader. This is Elon Musk over here, and that is Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon. He looked like he a cult leader. He looks like he's into like Scientology. I know that he named his son like XYZ numerical sign. Like the kid's name is like literally like letters. The shit is weird as fuck. But let me tell you, for $185 billion, bitch, I will name my child a goddamn retail fucking price tag number 2 as well. I don't give a fuck. I name that damn baby Cocoa Puff if you need me to. Fuck that for $185 million. Y'all know I be telling y'all how to get to the bag. So if y'all ever see Elon Musk, y'all know he got the bag. Like, he's in the big leagues. Wow, oh, Chief Genesis talking about he in the big leagues. No, nigga, this is the big leagues. Nigga, you are child's play compared to these niggas. So if y'all see either one of these motherfuckers on the street, you better pop that pussy for a real nigga. Because I'm letting you know now these titties will be out. I'm sitting them on a motherfucking glass, bitch, for either one of these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck if he look like a weirdo. I don't give a fuck if he strapped me to a bed and never let me out the motherfucking house, bitch. I'll be $185 billion richer. I don't give a goddamn. We gonna name our baby Z equals XQ fraction dividends division. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I will become a Scientologist. Nam yo horenge kyon. I'll be jumping on fucking couches like Tom Cruise. I don't give a goddamn. Elon Musk, how you doing, boo? My name is Keisha. I'm single. I'm a Leo. Yes. And then in our last story for today, we got to give it to the GOAT. Got to give it to the GOAT. News broke this week that Lori Harvey has bagged another one. Her and Michael B. Jordan are in a relationship. They are dating. They have been dating for like 4 to 5 months now. You just got to give it to Boo Boo. You got to give it to little Boo Boo Kitty. I don't know what Boo Boo Kitty got going on between them thighs. She's a very beautiful young lady. But Boo Boo Kitty gets it every time. She gets it every time. You got to give it to any bitch that escaped Future without getting pregnant. She did it. She got the bag from him. She got him to sponsor numerous trips, numerous birthday events, numerous holiday events, and she got away from this nigga without getting impregnated. Like, kudos to you, Lori. Lori keeps on fucking with the big timers, quote unquote. She had Diddy. She had his son. Like, who fucks the daddy and the son and gets away with it? This bitch. Her daddy wrote Think Like a Man. Well, she wrote the remix Think Like a Man and Think Like a Nigga too. She had Trey Songz. She had that race car driver. Now she has Michael B. Jordan. Like, the girl is legendary. And she's only 24 years old. She doesn't work. She's just pretty. And she's not even Steve Harvey's actual daughter. Like, she took the Harvey name and she has made the Harvey name legendary. She learned from the best. Her mama. Her mama was a player. Her mama is one of the GOATs. Her mama fucked cousins. We all know the story behind Miss Marjorie. Miss Marjorie dealt with the drug dealers and the schemers and the scammers. Had babies by family members. Yes, God. I mean, she learned from the best, then went on to bag Steve Harvey and use up all his money. So, I mean, young Harvey is just picking up where her mama left off. I gotta give it to the young bitch. She's everything that I preach to you guys. Be 24, be fabulous, use these niggas for what you can fucking get them for, and go on about your business. Do I think this is gonna be a forever relationship? No. I think this is gonna last for a minute. I give them a year and a half. Lori likes to dip her foot in and then jump back out. He just spent her birthday with her. He's really in with the family. He was all in the videos with them, hugging on her nieces and nephews. So he's in that way. I gotta give it to Lori. Lori, the motherfucking GOAT. If young ladies, and hell, even you old bitches, this is the blueprint. This is how you handle these niggas. You get them, you make them fall in love, and then you chuck their asses up the deuce. Young Harvey, I salute you, young lady. You are living your best life. That is all that I have to say. That is this episode of Spill the Tea, almost an hour long, coming into the new year. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys to pieces. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. Remember, I already did my review on Bell Collective. It is up right now, so go down my videos and you'll see the Bell Collective season 1 episode 1 review, so you can watch that right now. I will be doing reviews on the show. Love you guys. See you on the next one. Bye.